hold on to your vinyl. It's Proghat.
Hello out there everyone, to all the music lovers, welcome back to the channel. I've been meaning to make this video for a while here. A couple of weeks ago I was seeing videos where people were talking about their 10 comfort albums, or their 10 albums in general, whether it is that changed their life, that mean a lot to them. So I watched a few videos, and I enjoyed it, and so I thought about it, and it took me a little while to make a list, because I wanted to make sure that I looked over it, and then I looked at it too, because my thoughts on a comfort album is one that you play over and over again, one that you how do you say it, you haven't forgotten about, and you still listen to it to this day, and it brings you comfort, whether it's peace, hearing the melodies, hearing a certain guitar note, drum beat, lyrics, anything in the music that can make you feel better, bring you up, bring you out of some darkness, depression, or bad mood. So I went ahead and was working on a list, and I didn't want to put them in order, but I did. So I'm going to start from 10 to number 1. But these are my 10 comfort albums. And what I mean comfort, these are the albums that I go to when I want to escape for a little while, get over something, or go through something, or the music says it for me and it's done very well. These are my 10 records. And so let me go ahead and let me get started here at number 10. It is Coltrane. Blue Train is an album that I go to whenever I'm starting to feel like I'm getting a little bit down, or a little bit angry, or wondering, why am I getting angry? So I play this, and this fits the mood. Songs like Blue Train, Locomotion, Lazy Bird help me to get through that and put me in a better place and a better mindset, if that makes any sense. Right, in number 9, I had to go with a good classic headbanger, because this one does it for me. When you have enough of people's bullshit, and you wanted to hear something that just sings out some anthems for you, and you want to start pumping your fist and have a big turnaround in your mood change. Iron Maiden, The Number of the Beast, is one of the albums. It's a good comfort album for me, especially the song Run to the Hills, and Invaders. I love that song. Gangland, Hallowed Be Thy Name, The Prisoner. This is it, number 9, folks. Iron Maiden, The Number of the Beast. Just they're not going to make heavy metal albums like this anymore. This is a classic one, and will always be for me. All right, moving on to number 8. Queen Jazz. That's right. Whenever I feel melancholy, I don't know if I'm even saying that right. Excuse me, folks. I am a little bit tired. What a Monday. This would be the album for that. I love hearing these songs. I remember when I had to move back from living with my grandparents for a while, moved back to live with my mom and my brother and my sister. And yeah, this album right here was that album to help me get through that, because it was an emotional time. Especially songs like and Only 7 Day, Dreamers Ball. Leaving Home Ain't Easy. That is a killer track. Don't Stop Me Now. Those songs, man, still mean a lot to me to this day. Queen Jazz. I was trying to pull it out so I could see the lyrics, but and yes, that's a reissue, and they did replica the poster for it. Okay, here number 7. What a groundbreaking album! And this album right here, man, in my early years of as a young adult and living out on my own. And this was one of the records I'd go to. I used to have to catch a city bus to go to school, get to work. And I had a Walkman back there, and I had a cassette copy of this one. Love this record. Neil Young, After the Gold Rush. Yeah, this really right here just helps me to be happy and to get through sadness, you know. Only Love Can Break Your Heart, After the Gold Rush, Tell Me Why, great guitar song. When You Dance, I Can Really Love You. Don't Let It Bring You Down. That's really well said. Just don't let it bring you down. I can't let that bring Proghat down. But Neil Young, After the Gold Rush. I saw somebody talk about these little patches, that these were sewn on by his wife. So I thought that was interesting. The person did a really insightful, what do you call it? Review about the album cover itself. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, moving on. Number 6. It's a Who album. And it's not going to be one that people would think it would be. This album right here, man, it's Face Dances. This is one of my go-to comfort albums. Yes, it is. Remember the day when cassettes were coming in, that format, and I bought this one and Judas Priest Point of Entry at the same time on cassette. And Face Dances has always been that album that I got through my go-to record with having those bad survival of the fittest days through junior high and high school, you know, where all the guys want to play Macho Man, that kind of stuff, that kind of bullshit. But these songs, Don't Let Go of the Coat, Did You Steal My Money, which kind of makes me laugh, and How Do You Do It Alone, another one, Another Tricky Day. Yeah, that's a good comfort song. This could be another tricky day for Proghat. But You Better You Bet. I just simply love every song on this record. Produced by Bill, I forget the gentleman's name, but he's the guy that did the Eagles records. And I picked up one of these, Abbey Road, and I love the way these sound. I don't have a problem with these. But, yeah. Face Dances. Oh man, number 5. Oh yeah. Van Halen, Fair Warning. You know, if I had to take these 10 albums with me on an island, this would do it. Van Halen, Fair Warning. I remember coming out. I remember that weekend that I heard an interview with David Lee Roth talking about this album coming out. They would have that, it was pre-recorded, but they would interview and ask him questions, and they would play each song from this album after the interview talk. But this album right here, man, is a real comfort, especially the song like Mean Street. One of those songs, man, you gotta survive. Dirty Movies, and of course the classic Hear About It Later. That song means a lot to me. That song really picks me out of my blues, my depression that I get through. You know, I'm human. Unchained, the hard driving guitar work on One Foot Out the Door, that really cool instrumental Sunday afternoon in the park. I could go on and on. I mean, I'm going to be doing a review on this album, but Van Halen, fair warning, yes, is a comfort album to me. All right, folks, we're at number 4. This one right here really brought me some comfort a couple of weeks ago. I was going through some tough times with work and, yeah, just people, man, being people. You know, like, I want to tell them, just get over it. Okay? Everybody want to try to act like some kind of elitist or very arrogant. I can't stand that bullshit. But anyway, this album right here helped me get through that week. Yes, my hand's covering the dude. Yes, it's yes, going for the one. The first 3 songs are just killer tracks, but I had this album on repeat. I played it a lot, and it helped. It was my therapy, and I had it on my Spotify, listening to it at night. So yeah, this helped me get through that, especially the song Parallels. Love that song. A song with that incredible rocking church organ put into progressive rock. I'm sorry, but who else can do that? Mr. Rick Wakeman can. Alrighty. We're getting close to the top. Now we're down to the top 3. Got to go with that classic. Oh man, this album fits all the periods of it can be for a day for me. But it is the Moody Blues, Days of Future Past. Yeah, ever since I heard this album on Nights in White Satin, when I first heard that song, I didn't know who the band was. And that song was just mind-blowing. It like takes me to another place, out to the stars hearing that song. It's that letter that someone's out there writing to me, trying to get a message like, hey, hang in there, you're gonna get through it. Days of a Future Past is a classic record. Tuesday Morning, Depart About Dawn, Lunch Break, Peak Hour, and then it ends with that classic Nights in White Satin. Letters Never Mean Into Sin. Love this album. 2 more, folks. And number 2, it's David Bowie, Hunky Dory. Yeah. Another one of those albums that just brings me comfort. I just love this record from beginning to end. Changes, Oh You Pretty Things, 8-line poem, Life on Mars. Kooks gets me in a better mood hearing that song, with a couple of kooks hung up on romancing. Quicksand. It's a dark tune, but I love it. Song for Bob Dylan, Queen Bitch, the Ballet or Bello, or I don't know, Brothers. This album right here is a game changer. I mean, this album right here is just, David Bowie he went for it, and he went to another plateau with pop rock music. With, this album has it all. Even has a little jazziness to it, a little ragtime to it. This is a killer record, and this one helps me in times of trouble. Yes, it does. Hunky Dory. Number 1, man. I'm pumped now. Number 1, this album means a lot. I remember first time I had this album was on an 8-track. Waco, Texas. Went shopping with my mom at a mall there. Went into this music store. Don't remember the name of it. And a stack of 8-tracks that were marked down for 99 cents. I pulled out a bunch of them, but I do remember pulling this one out. This is my number 1 overall comfort album. Scorpions, Fly to the Rainbow. Yeah, I need to go there and just go away for a little bit and come back, and then everything's going to be okay. Fly to the Rainbow, killer song. Drifting Sun, those are just epic. Ulrich Roth, amazing guitar player, and I love his vocals. Speedy's Coming, They Need a Million, great song. Far Away, yeah, That just blows my blues all the way, that song Far Away. Yes, it does. Go listen to that song. Listen to the lyrics. It's just a killer song. I love this album. I consider this a prog album. Krautrock with a touch of krautrock. But look at this. Killer album cover. Killer Scorpion. There you go, folks. Those are my 10 comfort albums. Number 1 being Scorpions Fly to the Rainbow. Hope you will enjoy this video. I enjoyed making it. I didn't know if I was going to make a video. Rough day today, but now I feel good about that. I was talking about see how music is? I talked about my 10 comfort albums. They're going to get played this week. Guarantee you. If you follow me on Instagram, you're going to see the post. You're going to see me do one of my videos. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you on the next video.